Good morning, all of you, my dear students. In today's session, in this class, my dear students, the important grammatical topic which is commonly asking in the academic examinations and competitive examinations. It is a more important topic. It is essential to know who want to improve their communication skills or oral skills or spoken language in English grammar or English language, my dear students. The topic is question tags with English grammar rules. This is the name of the topic. Question tags, they are called mini questions. It is a fragment. Fragment means a piece, a part. It is a tag. What are the rules to frame the question tags? First of all, you know that. What is the difference between the tag question? This is also called tag question. Tag questions are ordinary questions. Tag questions are different from WH questions. We have already known interrogative sentences. My dear students. Interrogative sentences, there are two kinds. There are WH questions and yes-no questions, yes-no type questions. They are inverted questions. These tag questions are entirely different to those of them. And then I will explain you in detail, my dear students. Here, tag questions are different from WH questions and yes or no type questions. WH questions and yes or no type questions. There are part of the conversational English. Tag questions are a question tag. They are part of the conversational English. That means oral language or spoken language. Spoken language. We are using these tags or question tags, many questions. At the end of the statements, they are mainly used in communication skills and make conversational English and make non-formal English natural. For example, when did you come? When did you come? It is a WH question. And did you take breakfast? Did you take breakfast? Have you had your breakfast? It is yes or no question. For example, I will write one of the questions. For example, I had my lunch. I had my lunch. The had is past tense verb, but the sentence is in the past tense. I had my lunch. The tag is you put the comma between the tag and the statement. It is an affirmative statement. It is an assertive sentence in affirmative statement. It is also called declarative sentence. It is also called statement. It is also called positive statement. Affirmative statement or positive statement. This statement has take negative tag. Didn't. I had my lunch. Question tag is didn't. Didn't I? For example, you had your lunch. For example, you had your lunch. For example, I will write, he had his lunch. For example, he had his lunch. Had V2 verb. It is in the past tense. That I didn't he. Didn't he? Either we have written the proper noun here in subject place instead of the pronoun. Here, Sai had his lunch. This is a noun form, masculine gender. For that noun form, we use pronoun instead of noun. We use pronoun here. We always use pronoun. Only two words are there in a question tag or tag question. Verb plus pronoun only. And it takes question mark. In between the tag and statement, we keep the comma. That is more important. The tag start with a small letter, not a capital letter. That is also grammar rule, my dear students. Capitalization, punctuation is more important in English grammar. He had his lunch. Didn't he? Didn't he? If negative is in between verb and subject, there is a not. We should insert. This is the tag question. He had his lunch, didn't he, is a tag question. That is the difference of the WH question and yes or no type questions, my dear students. And question tags, we add question tags. What is the rule? Question tag means mini question. Where do we write? We add question tags. We add question tags. We add question tags to the end of the statement. End of the statement. To turn them into questions. They are used to mostly question tags in spoken language. That is more important. They are usually mostly in spoken language. Especially when do we use? Especially we want to check something. Check. To clarify something. To clarify something. To check to something, to clarify, to confirm. To confirm something. Is true. Is it true or false? We have to, we came into confirmation. That is why we use the question tag or tag questions. Both are same. You should understand, a tag question is a mini question. Mini means small. Mini question. Added at the, mainly the tag questions added at the, number one is a declarative sentence. Declarative sentence. Declarative sentence. And number two is imperative sentence. Declarative means affirmative sentence, either positive or negative. And imperative sentence, either positive or negative. I have already made a video on the kinds of sentence, 2 videos. Assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence. But tag is added only 2 kinds of the tenses. Only affirmative or declarative or statement, either positive or negative, or imperative sentence, either positive or negative. The tag question is mini question added the declarative or imperative. Usually at the end, the tag, where do we write tag? At the end of the statement, end of the imperative sentence. Why do Why do you use the tag questions at the end of the statement or imperative sentence? What is the need? To verify that something has been understood, to verify something as understood, and to confirm that an action has occurred. For the confirmation an action has occurred or not, whether something is true or not, whether something is true or not, we are framing, we are asking adding the question tags at the end of the affirmative sentence and imperative sentence only. And why do we add the question tags? To encourage to reply, that is more important. To encourage to reply, to encourage to reply from others. We want to correct reply, we want to confirm, we want to understand. The tag questions are used to ask for agreement, and also for confirmation. This is, those words are important. Why do you adding the tag questions at the end of the statements or imperative statement? Means we want agreement from others, we want a confirmation from others. That is more important. That means it is a tag is a label. We will see, generally we will see price tags attached to product in a shop, price tags. There is a product in particular bag, the bag attached to a price tag. It is a price tag in a shop. The same way, the question tag is a short question that comes at the end of the sentence. Short question or mini question, mini question that comes at the end of a sentence. End of a which sentence? End of affirmative sentence or negative sentence. Affirmative assertive sentence or imperative sentence. That means declarative sentence and imperative sentence. A short question, a mini question at the end of the declarative sentence and imperative sentence. That is more important, my dear students. For example, simple example I will give you to understand. Don't confuse. Here you speak English. Only simple word, simple sentence, comma, in between a tag and this is a declarative sentence, this is a positive sentence or affirmative sentence. It takes a negative tag. The tag after the comma, the tag starts with small letter and contracted form is more important. Didn't you? Did not you? We should not use the expansion form. We should use short form or contracted form. Did not you? In spoken language, it is not agreeable. It is not suitable. The tags are always at the end of the affirmative sentence and imperative sentence. After the comma, we start with the tag with the small letter and the end of the tag, we put the question mark is important, my dear students. There is always a comma. Between the statement and the tag. Between the imperative sentence and the tag. Always comma. You don't miss the comma. You don't forget the comma. For example, there are two purposes we are asking the question tag, my dear student. I am telling about the introduction of the question tag. Please understand. Then only we go to the next exceptions. Some exceptions are there. Then we are discussing. There is always a comma between the statement and the question tag. Why do you adding the tag in spoken language, my dear students? I have already told you. For the agreement, agree for the agreement of other person, for the confirmation of confirmation, for me, confirmation. We have to confirm whether it is true or false. That's why for agreement, what is the tag question for agreement? Okay, I will made a statement. I will made a statement, for example, simple statement. This place is really nice. This is my opinion on that place we are discussing. This place is very nice. This is a declarative sentence, positive statement. It takes a negative tag. Start with small letter. The verb is there. Is there, helping verb. We should isn't this place. It is inanimate object. We should take the pronoun it. Isn't it? It is an agreement. We take the agreement from the other person. When we declare this sentence, isn't it? This place is really nice, really great, really wonderful. This is my opinion. Isn't it? We take the agreement. It is come under the agreement. And another thing is, why do we add the question tags? Confirmation. This is more important. Confirmation. In confirmation, I will give you one example. One person came to India. You are from Chennai. Otherwise, you are from America. You are from America. It is a declarative sentence, positive sentence. We should use the negative sentence. Aren't you? You are from America, aren't you? Is it true or false? Aren't you? We are confirmation. This is under the confirmation, my dear students. And question tags are called a small questions or many questions at the end of the sentence. These question tags mostly used in conversation. Conversation. We can hear it. The question tag is used to ask for agreement and confirmation. I have previously told. Agreement. Mostly, why do we add the question tag? For the agreement. And confirmation. Agreement means this place is really nice, isn't it? It is one of the example agreement. And confirmation means you are from America, aren't you? It is an confirmation. And according to the information, it used to ask for confirmation, and that our question tags formed. The question tag is always negative after a positive statement. Always negative after a positive statement. Positive statement, negative question tag. Positive statement, negative question tag. Positive statement, negative question tag. Negative statement or negative affirmative sentence or imperative sentence, positive tag. This is vice versa. The statement positive statement negative question, negative statement positive tag. The question tag is always negative after a positive statement, and always positive after a negative statement. That is the formation of the question tag, my dear students. We use some of the auxiliary verbs. some of the auxiliary verbs in the tag as the main sentence. If there is no auxiliary verb in the main sentence, we use do. For example, what is the tag of this one? You live in Bangalore. You live in Bangalore. What is the tag? Live. There is no helping verb. We should not use the main verb in the tag. Helping verb plus pronoun. That is a structure. We should not use the noun. We should use only pronoun. There are only two words should be used in the question tag. In between is negative, it may be not. This is a simple question. Mini question. You live in Bangalore. What is the question tag, my dear students? Think and tell me. Think and tell me. You live in Bangalore. What is the question tag? It is, first of all, we will decide in which sentence the given statement. It is a declarative sentence. It is an affirmative sentence. It is a positive sentence. What means we should negative tag? What is the helping verb here? You live in Bangalore. We take present tense do and does. Past tense did only. If the present tense verb does form or yes or es, third person singular, we use does. Here, live V1 verb, we take do. That means in simple present tense, we live in Bangalore, it is for confirmation. Confirmation, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Question mark. Don't you? Why do you don't select don't you? It is in simple present tense. Simple present tense, there are two helping verbs are there. Do, does, and did is a past tense, it indicates. For example, you lived. We lived in Bangalore. What is the question tag? It is a simple past tense. We take the didn't you? Lived means did plus V1. Didn't you? For example, he lives in Bangalore. He lives in Bangalore. What is the tag? It is also simple present tense. Third person singular, yes or yes or IES has taken for the verb, does form. He, she, it. It is simple present tense, a positive statement. It takes a negative tags. What is the helping verb? Does. Doesn't. Doesn't he? Already pronoun is there. If there is a noun, you should change into pronoun. Rakesh lives in Bangalore. Instead of noun, we should write the pronoun. Doesn't he? This is simple present tense. That's why if there is no helping verb in simple present tense and simple past tense, we take in simple present tense do or does and in simple past tense did. The remaining all sentences have already simple helping verbs are there. It is easily to construct the question tag, my dear students. And for example, you are Indian. You are an Indian. You are an Indian. If the auxiliary verb in a sentence affirmative tag is negative. Affirmative sentence take negative tag. Auxiliary verb. You are, for example, you are an Indian. You are an Indian. You are an Indian. Already auxiliary verb is there. What is the tag? What is the tag? Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you is a question tag. You are not an Indian. You are not an Indian. You insert the not. Are you? Are you is a positive tag. Are you and question mark. And we use tag questions, my dear students, to confirm, to check information, to ask for agreement. You want to come with me, don't you? What is the question tag? You want to come with me. You want to come. Want is V1. V1. What is the question tag? Which question tag we have? The question tag is don't you. Don't you. Negative tag. Don't you. This is question mark. End of the tag is a end with question mark. It is a contracted form. Helping verb plus pronoun. That is more important. You can swim. You can swim. What is the tag? You can swim. You can swim. Think and tell me what is the tag? You can swim. It is a positive statement. It is an affirmative sentence. It is a declarative sentence. You frame the negative tag. Can't you? Can't you? It is a negative. Modal verb has been used. Ability. Can means. I have already discussed in previous class about the modal verbs. Number of classes. You can swim. Can't you? And you don't know my name. For example, you don't know my name. What is the question tag? You don't know my negative sentence. It is in simple present tense. We construct the tag positive tag. Do you? Do you? Do you is a positive tag. And the meal is horrible. The food is not very delicious. It is one that, for example, the meal is horrible. Horrible is a adjective, not good. The meal is horrible. The meal is horrible. What is the pronoun meal? It is non-living being. It is a material noun. We take it. The pronoun is we take it. The meal is horrible. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? The film was fantastic. The film was fantastic, wonderful. The film was fantastic. It is adjective. Was past tense. It is in the simple past tense. That's why we take simple past tense. Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Instead of the film, we take the pronoun it, my dear students. You should understand. We use tag questions to check whether something is true or not. True or not, that is more important. Okay, my dear students, you should understand some through the examples. I will give you some of the examples to clear about something about our class. You won't go without me. You, for example, you won't. Won't means what is the expansion form? Won't means will not. It is a contract form. You won't go without me. Without me. You won't go without me. What is the tag? It is a negative affirmative negative sentence. It is a negative declarative sentence. It is in the form of negative. Won't means will. You will not go. That means will. Will you? Will you is a positive tag. It is a negative statement. You won't go without me. Will you? It is the tag to confirm, to check something true or false. For example, the meeting is tomorrow. For example, the meeting is tomorrow. The meeting is tomorrow at 9 a.m. The meeting is tomorrow at 9 a.m. We have to confirm. Confirmation. What is the tag? It is a positive statement. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it is instead of the meeting noun, we use the pronouns. Isn't it? In the present form of to be an affirmative statement. If the subject is I, the auxiliary shall be changed into aren't I. It is an exception, my dear students. One of the exception is there. Exceptions are there. This is more important. A singular subject takes singular verb, the plural subject takes plural verb. From exceptions are there. For example, I am an engineer. For example, he is an engineer. An engineer. He is an engineer. What is the tag? Isn't he? Isn't he? It is a general statement. It is a regular rule. But when we use I, I am sitting next to you. 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 That means besides, I sit besides you, by the side of you. It is a positive statement. What is a negative statement? In first person singular I is there. Amn't I? Amn't I is a wrong question tag. It is exception. Only the exception is there in this situation. The right question tag is aren't I. Aren't I. Generally, I take singular verb, but it is in question tag. It is exception, my dear students. So many exceptions are there in English. They should not follow the rules of the grammatical rules. Aren't I is a right answer. I am a teacher. Aren't I? I am a teacher. Aren't I? I am a student. Aren't I? But the negative statement, I am not a student. I am not a student. This is a general rule. There is no exception. Am I is a question tag. We should not write the R. Only the statement is positive with I. You follow the am. The negative statement, negative tag is only exception. Positive tag is a general rule. Apply used it, general rule, my dear students. And then next, some of the exceptions are there, and we will discuss these exceptions are later classes, my dear students. All the rules are not possible in a single class. In second, in part, it is part 1. I will clarify your doubts and take some of the exceptions. So the remaining class should be explained in the next session, my dear students. Okay, thank you. And after that 2 sessions, I will explain a practice test also, my dear students. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, all of you.